Looking for Madden 21 Ultimate Team coins with fast delivery? IG Vault has the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 6% off your order.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com. Today we got another Madden 21 gameplay for you guys. Another edition of Duke's Coach's Corner, where I go over full gameplay of Madden 21, unedited, to help you guys get better at the game, going over my strategy. So I'm currently undefeated in Weekend League for this game. We're going to see if we can't keep this streak going here. Hopefully we can, have another good game. We've had some good games up until this point. Hopefully this is another good match. So I'm going to be running the Giants playbook on defense and the Jets playbook on offense as usual. I think the Jets playbook on offense is the best in the game between his bunch tight end trips. Really like it. If you guys are looking to get better at Madden 21, make sure to head over to sportsgamers.com. Check out my guides. I have my offense and defense up for sale. I have my Madden Vault where I put up 4 to 6 tips every week. Really help you guys get better at the game. And also, if you're enjoying my YouTube content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And also smash that like button, guys. The support does help us out a lot. Be able to continue to do these gameplays for you guys. These tips and everything. It does help a good bit. So you can see right off bat, he's running 3-5 wide. I play 3-5 wide. It seems like 9 out of 10 games. I want to check his abilities really quick. Seems like he has a lot of acrobats and double or nothings, which tells me he's probably going to be running Mike Blitz 3 a lot. I don't see a bunch of one steps, so that tells me he's going to be more of a zone player. So, knowing that, we're going to have to adjust the way we play a little bit. You definitely want to play different against someone who's playing a lot of the cover 3-5 wide versus someone who plays a lot of the man with the shade underneath. Or even Mike Blitz 0 shade over the top. It's, different strategies. So, right off bat, in short yardage, and he played actually really good defense right there on the fullback dive. That's pretty rare that somebody can blow up fullback dive like that the first time I run it on them. So as soon as I saw that, I said to myself, it's time to get back in the shotgun. He's had some pretty solid run defense, so I'm going to try to dot him up right here. He seems to know how to blow up the runs pretty well. So right here, we got a little playmaker back over the middle. That was a really tight window, though, because I thought he was going to try to user rush me, but he actually peeled off, and he almost got back there. So that was a big conversion right there to start the game off. Never want to go 3 and out. Anytime you get the ball first, you definitely want to, score first. And my offense has been unstoppable lately. No one's really been able to slow me down. So definitely was very, important to get that first down right there. So right off the bat here, you can see we got the corner out on the sideline. He's got his deep zone dropping back with my streak. That's just a really easy way to attack the sidelines right there. And if they do cover the corner out, you're actually going to have the streak over the top for a one-play touchdown. So, an underrated thing I feel like for people running bunch tight end, if you run bunch tight end especially, is you need to attack the bunch side of the field with corner routes. It seems like everyone's so caught up in running crossing routes to the tight end side and then also the tight end corner routes, but you don't see too many people run the corner routes actually to the receivers to the bunch side, and that's a really good way to attack people that run a lot of cover 3. It can really make them have to make decisions. Now, also another thing I love about the Jets playbook is you can just audible the bunch so seamlessly. And right off bat, we hit him over the top. Touchdown, Moss. Let's go. So that was a big play right there. I did finally catch him in man press. And I was able to, get Moss over the top. You can't really, that's the thing. If you're going to press, you better have the safeties over the top. Because if you don't press, if you do press without shading over the top or having your safeties deep, you're liable to give up the bombs just on simple streak routes. So, I kind of been hitting him with a lot of, different routes and runs. Haven't really went over the top yet. Caught him slipping one time. That's all it takes is one time for a touchdown. So, we're going to see what he likes to do on defense. That was a great start for us. He did get us on a 4th down. So, he just like it seems like everybody these days, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I just happen to get hell games every time I get on here. But I swear, every time I get on here, someone's running 3-5 wide, running trips, bunch, just something, I never just get one of those free wins. Maybe I just have bad luck. I don't know what it is. But again, now we got the wide trips. So obviously this is a player who knows what he's doing. He's got a God squad too. Look, you got Deshaun, Kamara. I'm actually thinking about going back to Kamara personally. Bo's cool. But man, Kamara's just another level in that passing game. Probably won't though, just because take a lot to make that adjustment coin wise. Don't really got, but you never know. Anyways, this formation right here, I know to stop the run from it, and then, to me, it's all about taking away. There's a lot of motion in this formation. So, one thing I like to do when I see a player in this formation, as you see I'm doing right now, I put my alignment on man and my cornerback matchups by speed. What this does is when people use that motion, or, the motion across the formation, instead of having it basically makes it so your corners, if you don't do that, they get misaligned on the running back side of the formation, and they can get free releases really easily. But if you do what I just did, notice how now there's no change of the assignments. They're just sticking to their man, and the coverage is way, way better. Now I get some quick pressure off the edge right there. And basically with this formation, I'm looking to, again, basically I'm going to look to take away the posts and crossers and corners and whatnot with purples. And then I'm going to look, or cloud flats, either way. And then I'm going to look to play the middle myself. Now, one thing I've mentioned lately is these curl flats, they can definitely be abused on the sideline. And if you run into someone who knows how, some route combos to do that, it's a little harder when you're playing man, to abuse the curl flats because you already have the man coverage there. So it's a bit better. But if you're playing zone and you want to cover the sidelines, you definitely need to just use clouds or hard flats and not curl flats, personally, in my opinion. But when you're man, it's not as big of a deal, I feel. Anyways, we got him on the 3rd and 11 right here. And so far I'm seeing, he definitely is having trouble with my defense. Basically, I'm mixing in, the clouds and, whatever on the sidelines with shading over top. Sometimes I'm mixing shading down and keeping the safety over the top. And then I'm just trying to take away his reads over the middle, his slant and his post. And as you guys have seen, I'm getting pressure before he can really get comfortable in determining who I'm going to use her. Now we got him on a quick 4th and 15. Tell you what, guys, I love playing against this formation. It's one of the more complicated offenses out there. I feel like you have to be really, really good to run it. And, the people who are really, really good running it are hell. But, the people who are just average at it, I mean, they can definitely struggle. Now we're in a slot of 4th down. So that kind of caught me off guard because he hasn't really used it yet. And he actually tried to block both tight ends to stop my blitz, which is cool. And he had a post, but, we were able to just knock it away with a swat. So, basically right there, the reason why he did that is he's been having trouble picking this blitz up, so he just wanted to block both tight ends. And yeah, if you block both tight ends, man, you're going to give yourself time. But the problem with that is, now you're going to have nothing open. Tight end, you don't want to have to block a tight end on this year's game, because tight ends are, especially when you're playing someone who's in man coverage, tight ends are the easiest way to beat man coverage because you can't press them. They always get good leverage on the player, even with one step ahead. And right there, I just made an idiot read. Oh my gosh. It seems lately when I get on here, I'm good for about one idiot read a game. I'll definitely have my games where I play perfect, but, sometimes I just can't help it. I just, get in these modes. I think it's because I play too many games at once, and, I don't take a break. And it's just hard to play so many games back to back with being perfect. But, pretty much wasted my stop there. I thought that he was going to stay, basically he had his user on the side of the corner flat. I thought he was going to stay on the flat. He dropped back to the corner. As soon as I threw it, pick. So, good play by him. I should have been more careful there, especially after getting a stop, but whatever. I like the way my defense is playing. Now he's starting to send his running back out, so he's making an adjustment. I think he's noticed that I've been taking the guy that's supposed to be on the running back and just putting him in coverage because, he's just been blocking him every play. So now that he's sending him out, I'm going to have to change it up. Definitely going to have to change it up. But what that does is now you're going to get screamed at even faster because there's nobody staying in. Unless you're going to keep the tight end in on that side of the formation, which he's not doing. So now I'm just jumping that first read. Okay, so let's see what he does here. The last couple plays he set the running back out. I've kept the running back manned up the last play because of that. On the 3rd down, I'm probably gonna think he's probably gonna send him out again. Or even if he doesn't, I just have to be safe here because I don't want to give up cheapie in the flat. And we do that again. Look, I'm baiting him over the middle of the field, and you're just not going to have time to make that read against tight man coverage if you're not picking the pressure up. So, it's a big play right here. big play right here. If I can get my stop back and get some more points before halftime, that'd be huge for me because he does get ball at half. So, like, I don't want him scoring here and then getting ball at half. That would not be good for me. So this is huge. So I'm actually going to stay on the guy on the running back, and if he goes out, I'll have to guard him myself. And I kind of faked like I was getting off the running back and then swooped right back under. And we got the pick. Can we take it to the crib? Nah, man. Was hoping to be able to pick six that, but I got caught on the sidelines with Sean Watson. Was thinking about maybe hitting a stop and go, but, the thing is these days, like, a lot of these players are caught on. It's like, just don't click on. Like, let the computer do it. And, that's what he did, it seems. So, right now, my whole goal is get to halftime without him getting the ball back and go up 2 scores. At the end of the day, if I have to kick a field goal, that's fine. But I don't want him to get the ball back with any significant time to be able to do something himself. And also, I want to make sure I go up 2 scores here. Now, if I can get a touchdown real quick, of course I'm going to take it. But, ideally I'd be able to work some time off. And look at Sean Taylor. He must have acrobat because he almost dove and picked that off. So, he looks like he's trying to use or rush me off the edge right there. He's trying to pull out a lot. Now he's back in man. And you can't play man on me. It's really hard to play man coverage and blitz on this game right now. I just feel like because the receivers are so fast, especially against an offense like this, and I caught him in a man-to-man blitz there, just beat him on the crosser. Quick touchdown, quick and easy. You don't get much easier than that. And now, the only problem is I did leave him about 40 seconds with 3 timeouts. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, that's more time than I wanted to leave him, honestly. But, as long as he don't get a touchdown, I'm cool. Because if he gets a field goal, I'm still up 2 scores. And, again, you just have to take into account who's getting ball at half. You always got to play the time. Clock management, something big in Madden. I feel like a lot of good players just don't know how to manage the clock as good as they should. And I feel like it's definitely a skill that a lot of people lack that makes big differences in games, especially when you're playing someone who's a good player, So, he's been in a box so far, for sure. And, he has started sending that running back out. It did catch me off guard for a play or two, but let's see if he goes. Yeah, so now he's going to block him again because he's just having way too many problems and he's not picking up the pressure. And so frustrating. I don't know how that got over the top. That was an absolute dime, like a laser. That was such a good, perfect throw. I'll tell you one thing. Landon Collins, he's going to be off the team because he just do not play in coverage the way I need him to. If there's a weak link on my defense, I promise you it's him. Now he's motion blocking his receiver. He has 2 routes. There's probably a tight end delayed fade here somewhere. But he had nothing. Had to throw it away. So, right now, he's basically in field goal range. I just don't want to let up a touchdown. It'd be great to knock him out of field goal range, but again, no touchdown. So, we're going to have to make sure we don't do these things stupid here. So, I'm keeping someone back in the middle of the field just to be certain. And, he's making some risky throws. He's trying to throw that little speed out type route. It looked like off the break. And, that's something that could have worked before I changed my coaching adjustments. But now that I got everyone to sticking to their man with all the motion he's doing, that's not going to be the smartest move. That's what people try to do at a strong close, or they used to. Do that little motion so the speed out guy would have leverage on his man defender. But, that's not happening. And look at Dion with the acrobat. Get an acrobat. Can we go? It looks like we can. 20, 15, 10, touchdown, Deion Sanders. That was a huge play. Pick 6 right before half. That's an absolute backbreaker. At worst, he had a field goal. And, he could have, got some points on the board, came out at half, got some more points, been right in the game. Instead, he threw a pick 6. That was a really bad play for him. That's why you got to have acrobat. I've gone back and forth this year. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. But I just feel like against good players, it's a must because all you need is one play like that to change the game. Acrobats, they animate a lot when people throw low balls, when people throw just wild stuff, that you won't get the same animations if you don't have it. And it's just something that if you play a good, you won't notice it so much against a bad player, But against someone good who has glitchy route combos and throws low balls and, all that, you definitely will notice it. So, I'm on Team Acrobat right now. I've dropped the 4 one-steps in favor of the Acrobats, personally. I don't know. I mean, it definitely is tempting to have a one-step ahead on all 3 receivers and then the tight end too. But honestly, like I said, if you play someone good, they're going to know how to abuse the tight end, whether you've one step ahead or not. So to me, you may as well get the Acrobats, because then you'll get some glitchy animations like that change the game. Like, that's a game changer. Like I said, potentially 14-7, worst case 14-3 for him getting ball. Now I'm up 21. And now you're in a situation where if you're him, like, this is a must-score drive. If you don't score on this drive, you may as well just quit. He's got to put something together. He's been struggling, although I will say in the end of the half right there, he started to do a little bit better. A little bit. Not much, but, he did move the ball a bit better. It wasn't drastic, but, it was a good difference. He did do a better job. So, now he's in bunch. I just got him going through every formation trying to find something. That's when you got someone boxing. Why does it send... that's one of my biggest pet peeves with Madden. I try to send the spy, and it sends corner and man coverage. Really. Because I'm sitting over here, playing it as if, obviously it's going to send the spy, not the man coverage, and it sends the man coverage, now he's just wide open. Great. So, take this route over the middle by Kamara, and... What was that? How did I not get a pick there? My guy just ran through the ball and didn't do anything. I tell you what, sometimes I just don't understand how they do animations on this game. Literally ran through the ball and nothing happened. So again, he's got nothing. We got to pick that up. Really? And Sean Taylor falls over. Okay. That could have been the end of the game right there. And not only that, but he actually got a reasonable amount of yards with that big fatty right there. Come on, man. Sean Taylor, you got to at least make that tackle. Put him at second a million. Okay? Damn. Come on, man. And honestly, I thought that was going to be a sack fumble for a touchdown, but whatever. When you get sack fumbled, I feel like it almost tells me you're not on conservative, because yes, I mean, you can get sack fumbled on conservative. It's happened to me, but it's so rare that when it happens, I feel like you just gotta get on conservative. Now, if he wants to throw a drag to his tight end or in route or whatever in the world that was on 2nd and 17, have at it, buddy. You can have that all day long. You got it. You got it, man. So, really looking to, 3rd and 9, I'm looking to not give up the first and put him on a 4th down, potentially get now. Great play. Low ball on the post. I was not looking for that. He threw it a lot quicker than he has all game, so that was a great play. Now, he's starting to move the ball. Like I said, he's starting to do a bit better. So, I can't lose focus here just because I'm up. See what I mean, though, with the motion, how they follow, and there's no, mismatches, although he just cooked me right there. He cooked me. He must have route tech. But still, that shouldn't have got open like that. That's rare that routes get open that clean on one steps, even if you have route tech. I'm going to press here since we're in the red zone. And how is that not a pick? Dude, I knew he was going to do that because he threw, remember 2 plays ago, I said, that's a great play. He threw that post quick. I saw that coming. I ran underneath it. And again, no animation, man. I mean, yes, we weren't in the perfect place, but I feel like that's got to be something. I was in good enough position to get something. I feel like Simmons is another player that's just not, doing it for me the same anymore. Pause. I mean, yeah. Anyway, might have to replace him too, man. That Derwin James card looking mighty good to me right now. Might have to pick that one up. That might be my next upgrade. Might have to be. Because, man, when you're using stuff and you feel like you're on it and then nothing happens twice on, I think it was one drive that happened twice, no worse feeling. But, whatever. So now he's back in the game. The thing is, though, he took a lot of time. He took 3 minutes. So, even if I don't score, I mean, first of all, even a field goal is fine. But if I get nothing, if I at least take a little bit of time off the clock, get it into the fourth quarter and moving, it's gonna be really hard for him to come back. So there's basically nothing stupid here, and I feel good. Again, he's been in this 3-5 wide all game, mostly cover 3, but he has mixed it up some. And again here, I mean, this is just simple. I mean, I've noticed the corner routes have been killing him. He's very concerned about these one-play touchdowns, it seems. I haven't been able to hit him with one against cover 3 yet. I mean, I did catch him pressing in man, hit him over top of the street, but that's different. So, when you notice stuff like this, Z-spot is a great call. And he actually played it pretty decently, and wow. That was not the right read. I thought I was going to my curl route, and it ended up, because you saw it said low ball. I was trying to low ball the curl. Somehow, I guess I pressed the wrong button and threw it to the flat. That was bad. I got lucky there, I'm not going to lie. That could have been a disaster. I think the only reason why that wasn't intercepted was because I lowballed it. If I didn't lowball that probably would have been intercepted. But, yeah, I guess I just hit the wrong button because the curl was wide open. I was trying to throw a low ball to it, and accidentally I guess I hit the running back's icon. But hit him right there at the playmaker. Gotta love the playmaker. To me, that's a must. And we're on 3rd and inches. So, thing is, I think I remember he blew up fullback dive early in the game. So I'm kind of like, I want to go back to it. This is a big play. Because if I get first down here, I'm basically on the verge of field goal range. Also, I mean, it's more time coming off the clock, which at this point is huge. All right, keep it moving. So that was a good first down. That was a big play. That was huge. That makes it really difficult for him because just this extra time coming off the clock, I mean, we're going to be at the 2-minute warning unless something crazy happens. Do the math, even with his 3 timeouts, that's hard. That'd be very, very hard for anyone to come back from. And that's why I just ran the ball right there, because, I mean, I just want to make sure this clock keeps running, right? Because really, I don't want to hike this ball until I know that this will be the last, I can get to the 2-minute warning after this play. So I want it under 30 when I hike the ball. That's why I ran the ball on first down there. And I finally caught him with a beater. Finally, Moss over the top. Let's get it. So he'd been playing the corner out so hard. He finally did something different, and Moss finally cooked him. And it looks like he might be out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. I'm out.